And we are back. Freshly brewed tea, hopefully a fresh mindset. Got away from the issue a little bit. The issue being, where the hell do I go in Clock Tower? And hopefully after a quick step off of everything, I can at least try to redo some stuff. So I think at this point, with the exception of the what's what I'm looking for? Swimming pool area, which I'm going to go to now. I'm going to try to maybe go back to lower level. Because, yeah, I can't... Wrong room. But no, I can't think of, like, anywhere else to really go from here. Like, what's what I'm looking for here? The mannequin room is leading nowhere. Up here is just also another dead end. And this room, the clown room, and this room, the clown room, are the two things that are really messing with me. Because I can't think of literally anything else. I really can't think of any other rooms, like... Can't think of any other rooms to really go through. You know, very much stumped on this place. Why would you draw attention to the child's bedroom or the child's bed here? I don't get what we're missing. Because depending on, like, what room I'm in, these guys are going to come alive and they're going to screw me. Tongue from the ceiling. None of the items I have can do anything to this. Why would you point out the child's bedroom if if I'm just going to comment on this? Child's bed, dirty with stains and dust. There's no way. Nope. That's not going to work. So nothing in here can work. I can't cover the clowns. Or the dolls. This thing just looks like a... Yeah, this is a clown doll. Yeah. No, I'm calling it the clown room. Screw it. Yeah, I can't cover the clown because when you came in here, I'm being watched. Clearly you're being watched by one of those things. So, if I knew what in here was actually watching us, I would just cover it and then take it. Because that seems to be like the solution for me. Okay? You walk in here, it says something in here is you feel like you're being watched, right? Oh, this is one of those things you put over like a kid, like a kid's bed, and you know it like distracts them. That's okay. So it's like literal child's bed. So this is the thing that this clown was hanging from. Can't put any of them up. I can't interact with anything. And everything I do want to interact with, I can't throw the robe over here. French door. Can't throw it over the French clown doll. So, yeah, I got nothing with this. The only other thing I can think of here is maybe I use something with the demon... Yeah, no, this bathroom is a dead end. I use something with the demon idol to unseal the door next to the swimming pool, or there's something else I'm missing with the demon idol and the what is it, like the little worship room they have going on. Anything in here? Where does this lead again? This room is this room sealed? Okay, this room is, so the door to the swimming pool, other side here. I'll have to make the long way trek around. Just going over my options. So if that's nothing, I can go down here maybe. Is there anything down this way that I can use to further my ends? Let's let Jen recover. Keep cracking out this way. Yeah, this takes me back to the mannequin room. But yeah, no. Really stumped. Anything here that we've already pretty much explored these rooms, I think, as far as I can. Okay, stop. The door is stuck. I don't have any type of grease. Anything I can use to, like, unseal it? Is it stuck out because of rust, or is it barred? Let's try going back. Maybe we can peer in and see where it's stuck at. So, what do we have here? A swimming pool. So yeah, no comment, no other information about everything else on the other side of the door. Okay. So, I have no leads on the other side of the house. The upstairs floor, I think I have rooms I have puzzles for, but I don't have solutions for. Is there any... This is the kitchen. I already got the key from here, so I think everything in here is done. Because I don't think there's much else I can add. Is there anything... This just leads, again, to the garage, where if we wanted to, Jen, we could just get the hell out of here, you know that? Not gonna take the shovel. Not gonna open the door. Is there anything in the trunk? Yeah, nothing in the trunk that we could do. What should I do? Or if I could just force her to drive the hell out of here. Oh shit, I can! Oh, whoops! Okay, got a ending. A pretty unsatisfying ending. But no, I guess I could have made Jen just leave. Yeah, no, I guess... Yeah, no, that's an ending for Clock Tower. Ah, shit, I hope I have to restart... Okay, if I have to restart after this... if I have to restart after this, at least I can speed blitz most of it. But no, I think this is the second point-and-click... Yeah, second point-and-click adventure game where I can just drive the fuck out of here. But yeah, no, I didn't think I could just force an ending like that. I guess so. Yeah, this is no way in hell conclude, because this isn't, like, satisfying. It's smart. It's a smart ending. Jen's out. She's safe. Probably is gonna live the rest of her life with, like, I don't know, maybe a shit ton of survivor's guilt, maybe. She seems like the type of person who, you know, would get that. And with the death of her father, like, there's gonna be questions in the back of her mind, but you know what? She got out and she, you know, got to live through this, So good for her on that part, but, like... Man, you and I both know this isn't, you know, this isn't a good thing. This isn't a good ending. But yeah, no, honestly, the slow burn, I like the slow burn here, but again, I think so far, this game does suffer from, it does suffer a lot from, like, you know, being an early point-and-click adventure game, you know? Lots of, like, problems and no solutions that seem readily apparent. Honestly, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised by how many people would, you know, work on this, because, you know, games back then were smaller, you need a lot of people to do this. And again, like, the background, the artwork for this is, for the era, amazing. Like, seriously, the art team and the animators, they need to tip their hats, because holy shit. Like, some of the imagery in this game is actually really good. I wonder if this is the ending F, where, you know, you just leave. Okay, and this is... So, I'm playing the deluxe version, which actually has English translations. So, it's weird seeing a bunch of Japanese names, then Bob Schneider, 45, at the end of the credits. But, you know, if you did the translation job, yeah, I appreciate you, Bob Schneider. Oh, wait, no. No! Why didn't you check the back, Jen? So what ending was that? Ending H. Oh, there's... Oh, wow. Hold on, how many endings are there? So, A to F, that's 5. 8 endings, holy shit. Let's go continue. See if this will, like, put me back just before... Okay. So, we got one of the endings. Just one. So, yeah, I could force a leave anytime, but, with the Cutman running around everywhere here. Yeah, so, not even like she wonders what the hell's going on, just, you know, just gets snipped in the back of the car. So this is a dead end, effectively, because I have nothing else to go off of here. So, the only other thing I can really think of is upstairs, where the silver key is. Actually, wait. Anything here that I didn't double check? Anything with the gold key? Oh, what the fuck? How are you still here? Glad to see you safe, Jennifer. Is there something wrong? Oh, 50 million things wrong. Oh, shit. So, yeah, that's not right. So she's alive but brainwashed. Or possessed. How the... Where'd she go? Okay, so she shut the lights off. So I got the silver key from here. Various beverages. Phone line's cut, but it still rings. And you have nothing to add to this. Absolutely nothing to add to that, okay. Super. Super D-duper. Perfume, rope, black. Does this even work? Will this even work? Probably not. So the fact that Mary was here. Did I blow something? Like, did I blow my opportunity to do something? No, okay, I'm just checking everything else. That just happened to be where Jen was. There's some woman's clothes here. So nothing Nothing there. So the only thing I really got from detouring back here was basically Mary trying to stab us again. So yeah, nothing out of that. Comfortable couch. So either that was an illusion, or Mary is now up and about somewhere, which isn't a settling thought. So that's 3 things. 3 things aside from Mr. Scissors that's trying to kill us. Yeah, no. Well, time for the slow climb up these stairs. So yeah, no, I'm genuinely stumped. So it's either like the top, like, upper left or bottom corner of this house, like in behind here, that I'm still bumming around with. Or it's something with the support room. And both of those are just I don't have answers, and that's what's getting me. I have problems but no solutions. I have leads but no way to connect those leads. I have everything in this room, right? Because I can't find anything else. Broken tableware. Nothing worth commenting on. I got the insecticide. Nothing else. And the lights, which don't work. Going over here, again, I have something for the bird's nest. I managed to at least be able to go up and grab it. But I have nothing that can really work with this. What is this? Nest is full of eggs and junk, which I'm not sure why you're surprised by the nest being filled with eggs. Okay, it's a bird's nest. That's kind of, it's like complaining about water in the ocean. You kind of expect it at some point. So in here, maybe. Silver key. It's like I'm missing... So there's a box that has some sort of demon. Did that actually do anything? Nope. Note here. Time will, cause adherence. So just the clock tower, moving on again. So I think the better endings, after getting the try to get the hell out of Dodge ending, I think what the endings do is that the closer you get to A's, the closer you get to more of a full story as to what's going on, and then getting out in one piece. If I go in here, let's try using the Demon Idol in the library now. Because it got me thinking, okay, library, books, I can interact with the book passages there. Maybe if I bring the idol to the library there, it'll give me some more, stuff to work with. Do I ever go this way? I mean, all the way this way. Okay, I do, and it just leaves me disappointed. Because, again, nothing here but a zombie in the closet. Oh yeah, I forgot the bull just sometimes does that. But that actually got me a little bit. Completely forgot. But no. So here, which room was the library? It was definitely the second floor. Definitely the second story. Here. Is it here? I can't remember. No. Okay, so it's the bathroom. That's always the first one. I don't know what I have for the bathroom. Shit. This takes me back to the clown show. Go over one more. Once over this way, and then... Okay, I think the library is... Oh, whoops, I did not even mean to press that. Black robe. Yeah, no, just trees growing. Nowhere person in the clouds. So yeah, maybe it's on the bottom floor? Man, I legit got nothing. Down the ladder. Let's see what goes this way. Okay, the rubble here doesn't really do much. Cover the health. Then go in this way. Again, there has to be something to this room. Something. But, like, I can't figure out what it is. Rats scurry about. Because, okay, the single bird that's in the cage. Okay, it obviously belongs to the nest. So why can't I open the cage? Have it fly back to the nest? Because if I click this, this is going to cause them all to panic. I see nothing else aside from the crow's corpses I can really interact with. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Okay, let's leave. Anything out this way? Okay, library. Perfect. Let's use Demon Idol books here. Flip a paper. Hold the Demon Idol with great care, which we have been. Tree in the forest, person in the clouds. Idol is on a statue. So, yeah, we have the Demon Idol, but what do I... It's cold. It's also noted to be cold. Security mag. This leads down somewhere. This crevice looks pretty deep. There's something shiny in there. It's not like, again, I can't use the rope. I can't use the rope here. For some reason, because I tried to, like, fish it out. There's gotta be something you can tie it to. Yeah, this is where the library pretty much begins and ends. Nowhere deeper I can go. And I am stumped. Like, I am honest to God stumped. I can't figure this out. Because this is the sealed... No, just rubble. The only thing I can think of right now, this is just long shot, because at this point, I'm just trying to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, what if I put the ham, the actual ham, next to... Excuse me one sec. What if I put the actual ham next to the hole in the hallway leading to the next room? Okay, you know between like the east wing and the west wing we have going on here? Yeah, what if, and hear me out, what if I place the ham next to that like little door that's caved in and something goes in and eats it? and then gives me something I need in return. Because again, what else can I use this ham for? Like, aside from feeding something. We can't give the cat salami. This room is just a dead end at this point. I swear I've checked everything here. I have nothing. Yeah, I have nothing. I had that stump I have back in the beginning, where I'm just stuck. I don't know what else to, like, really poke at here. Here? Again, this door. What do I do with this door? I don't know how to unseal this. It seems to be stuck. Yeah, I can't, like, jury-rig a rope for a pulley system. Got nothing. Please go outside. Rest, then we go again. Yeah, with the phone line being cut, that's not going to do anything. Not like I can pick it up and get any more information. I think it's this door? Yeah, I think it's this door. Okay, the one before us, then. Actually, you know what? No. No, it's further down this way. Yeah, there's two sets, and this one is like the in-betweener. Let's try just throwing the ham here. Why not? Deep crack in the wall, it's crumbling. Crack in the wall, again, crumbling. Anything else here? Oh. Latest is closed outside. This just leads outside, then. Wait, it leads outside. We're in a forest. Do I have to head outside to use the demon statue? It's like, I have nothing else. I have nothing else, like, to really go off of. I still don't have a key to that door. Everything up there is locked off. That's locked. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what to do. TV is not going to do much. The painting's not going to do much. Nothing here, I think, has a solution. You know what? Screw it. Let's at least try the parrot. Got nothing. No? Just annoying? Anything you plan on doing there, Jen? Okay, so that was literally just... So that was literally just... Yeah, that just literally impedes our progress. There's nothing in here. Nothing there. I'm just gonna kill the lights for the pigeon. The pigeon, wow, the parrot. Nope, still annoying. So we just freed that pest for literally no reason. Okay. What? Hmm? I don't think that's normal. Okay, weird. Yeah, maybe that, like, color texture is just a visual glitch. Slowdown, maybe? Yeah, no, that parrot is really pushing the SNES to its limits here. Okay, so yeah, that's just a graphical glitch. Okay. Weird. I'll just recover. Yeah, nothing here. Hmm. Are we gonna encounter Mary again? No. If the phone rings, though, with the power being cut, you don't think Jenny would... Do you think it would hurt just to, I don't know, check the phone itself? No? Yeah, no, okay. I legit... I'm tempted to look up the next step. I really am. Because, like, I'm just stumbling around in the dark here. Sometimes more, you know, literally than figuratively, but, like... Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throw timeline after timeline's worth of gens to the clown room. Just to see if I can figure that out. Because, yeah, this leads nowhere. The other side leads to the worship room. Or the bird's nest with the storage room. Have what I need to get to... I need to get to the bird's nest. But nothing else there. I can't pick it up, can't really use much with it. This just connects the other rooms. Because, yeah, with that ceremony key, I get the feeling that's why I need to check the one last room in the lower floor basement of this wing that I can't otherwise use. So I have to get that key somehow. But I have no clue. No clue, really, what to, like, do with it. Black robe. Which is broken. Yeah, can't use this. Can't change anything, so I'm stuck in a cutscene. The doors will not open. Children's bed, that's not doing anything. Not like I can. This won't let me duck either, so I can't, like, crouch down, try to, have this thing, like, check the room. A big clown doll. Nothing. Can't hide under the bed. With stains and dust. The black robe's not doing anything. Demon idol's not doing anything. Yeah, no, I do not know what I'm supposed to do here. Dead end. Yeah, no. What do I do? Because at this point, I am out of... Yeah, the synapses are connecting. I can't figure this out. So let's try going through here, back the other way. Because if my theory is correct, the door you open determines which doll tries to murder you. Now, I don't have anything in the waste paper basket that I can, like, pick up, light on fire, and then burn the clowns down. Even though I should have plenty of kindling. I can't roast anything here. Oh, it's cold. No, okay. Nothing. Just wondering who lit what. Perfume, car key, black robe. Yeah, just some books. Yeah, no. I'm legit tempted to look something up just so I can get the gears greased, because... yeah, no. Honestly, like, I'm stumped. I'm completely and utterly stumped here. I don't know what to do. So let's just see... Let's just form a pattern here. So since I came in from that room, I'm expecting big-ass clown here. Yeah. Okay, so that turns away. Yep. Clown's alive. Door's not budging. Yeah, nothing. So the clown doll just stabs us. Man. I don't know what I need to do. That's... what haven't I done? Okay. Let's start with that. What have I not done here? Okay. I've explored every room. At this point, I think I've combed over and tried to pixel hunt pretty much everything I could at this point. Because there's the key. There's the clown doll. Again, I can't cover it up. It won't let me. I swear, if it was something like as simple as, like, using another button, but no. It's been very consistent. It's been a very consistent thing. Nothing here I can double check on. Lights don't work, so that won't do anything. Anything over here? That leads to the swimming pool, which we can't open. And then, yeah, down below is the ceremony room. Unless I get to the ceremony room from this room, but I don't think I can. Already checked in here. Several times. And this was the last, big, break of information I've had. The wall, then we use this to kind of open in, find out what happened to Jen's dad, and how Jen is either a cursed twin, or is mistaken for being a cursed twin. It's either one of those two. This is painted shut, but we managed to get into the other side. This here, there's something to this, but I don't know what. Yeah, so there's nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, nothing here either. Man. Idol is on a statue, which we found it there. Have to go there. Wait a minute. What room is this? So this one opens. Again, there's stuff here, but I do not know what I'm supposed to do. There's nothing here I can really interact with. I can't open any of these cages. And can't use the card key for anything else. Yeah, no. So aside from that room being a mess, these demon idols really don't do much. And here, what is in here again? That's another thing I want to know. Yeah, so this goes down to a floor in the basement, but I can't, I don't have anything to affix to it. I don't have a hook or the shovel. I can't pick that up or tie it around and try to, make a fishing hook for that. I have nothing else to go off of. Yeah, nothing over here. Kill that. Yeah, nothing from, because that's the thing. This looks like something, I could take off, because these have to be hanging from something, right? These have to be hooks. So why can't I take that, use the... You know what? Wait. No. Let's try something. No. So I have nothing. So I was thinking maybe if I combine the rope with, the crow's beak, she'd, take the crows off the hook, and then, I could use that to fish out another key or something shiny. Man, Yeah, no, I'm legitimately stumped. So this is a dead end. Ceremony key room is just going to kill me again and again and again. Because I don't have what I need to solve that puzzle. Or, like, we run aground. What else do we have? This room, again, there seems like there should be something else here, but there isn't. Not like I can, grab different records. Because again, what makes those things pop up is the record player. But I can't grab that. Unplugged record player. I can't grab the records from the clown room. Because trust me, I want to. Because if it's the record that makes those things come alive, then we just take it and play it. But who knows, maybe they get confused? Let's try that. Let's at the very least give that a shot. Because, yeah, otherwise... I might actually have to look this up because, like, fuck, I can't really get to... can't really rub my two brain cells together. In order to come up with a solution here. That a minute? Now let's try this. Let's try this again. Yeah, no. Can't grab anything from the record player or the CD player here. What am I missing? Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever I'm playing a puzzle game like this, I don't want to look things up. I want to figure it out, but, like... Man, I do not know what to point and click on. Perfume here. Yeah, so this is a functioning bathroom. Why is this, from a design perspective, why is this here? Is it just here to freak you out for the cat? Which, again, given the era this game was made in, I doubt it, but again, if that's the case, I respect it. I respect just putting everything in here just to try to freak the player out. Looks like the shower's working. Okay. Perfume in the shower. No. Rope in the shower. No. Car key in the shower. Black robe in the shower. No. Goddamn ham in the shower. Demon idol. Wash the unholy artifact. No. So the only thing this place really has is just introducing the cat. Yeah, this is doing a big fat load of nothing. Yeah, no, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, as much as I hate to do this, like, I just need to get the wheels greased to some degree here. So, yeah, no, I hate to do this. I'm gonna look this up, which I hate to do. Okay. The heck? Okay, so yeah, no. Let's see what I have to get rid of this clown. Yeah. So yeah, no, because I'm trying to like just surgically get. Okay, can I get this here without any without any like way to without any way to spoil the rest of the game for me? Which again, it's hard. Like I don't want to say it's hard because again, at this point, I've thrown in the towel and said, "Look, I need a hint or something to get here." But I don't want to spoil the rest of the game or all the other solutions. I just need to get the wheels greased. Yeah, so again, that's what's basically being the whole surgical thing. Yeah, no, how do I get rid of this? What? Yeah, so from what I've dug up, I got not much. Again, I don't want to spoil most of this. Ugh. So unfortunately, just from reading, I found one item I don't have. And maybe this is something I need. I hate the fact that I had to do this. I really do. Because I want to see this and figure it out, but I mean, I don't know, given enough time, maybe I would have found this out. I doubt it though. So we're in the West Wing right about now. Apparently there's an item in the East Wing that's just a rock. And maybe I use the rock to bash the clown or the doll. And maybe I can do that? Yeah, no, man, I'm disappointed with myself here. Wrong room. I really am, because like I want to find this out. I don't want, to stumble across things that, aren't really supposed to, they're supposed to happen organically. But like if I don't have all the pieces I need to like to solve a puzzle, then yeah, you can't solve it. Good luck. Let's try this. Let's try backtracking all the way to the East Wing. Oh no, wait, can't go this way. Yes, hello, brain. Go all the way back to the East Wing. No, I'm gonna say this about Telltale. Even though Telltale point-and-click adventure games, I think, are more like visual novels than anything, at the very least, like all the puzzle solving and stuff, like you can pick around, figure it out. Okay, it doesn't really, you don't really moon logic it anyway. It's just, you normally have all the tools you need or can find them pretty easily. This, if this is what I think it is, then yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed with myself, but also like, come on, how am I supposed to figure this one out? Tea's good though. I mean, it's just a cheap green, but like, you know, it's just nice. Probably thinking I should really like get more into tea. You know, get like a nice brewer, more than what I got in terms of a cheap kettle. So yeah, if this item is what I think it is. Oh, what the fuck? I saw that. I know you're here. It's dark outside. Very much so. Yeah, how the hell was I supposed to figure this out? Wait, what? Oh, trash, wood, and concrete. Yeah, how am I supposed to figure that out? Just grabbing a rock. This looks like just a mat. What the hell? Yeah, no, the rock. I would have never figured that out in 1,000 years. Because I would not have thought to pixel hunt all the way back here just for that. But yeah, no, instead of taking, like, you know, the lead pipe that we used to bust down a wall earlier and just keeping that. No, 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 no. So now that I have this rock, I think what I can do with it is, with the rock, if I take this and steal the key, I can just bash out one of the dolls with, like, my, like a caveman. Go full on Unga Bunga. Yeah, because, like, how was I supposed to figure that out? I generally don't think I would have been able to. If this is like the logic here, I would generally be surprised. If, like, this is the solution. Yep, now we're recovered. And let's see if this is actually what I need to do. I think this is it. Nope. I always, you know, go into the wrong room a little early. Oh, well, that's actually terrifying. Okay, let's see if this works. He was left on it, pocketed the ceremony key. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, I guess it's just a 50-50 chance then. Door will not open. No? No, I just got shanked. So that's not what I'm supposed to do with it. Okay. What? Okay, then. So yeah, no. So it's not Unga Bunga. So, again, now that I have, however, now that I have a rock, it does open at least some possibilities up. Some. Maybe I can bash the... Maybe I can bash... Just crack open the, was it the wall where it was? Open up another new wing entirely? Because, like, dang, I have no idea, like, what else I can, like, really use this on. And the thing is, like, this entire... And that's the thing. It is such a pain in the ass to backtrack in this game, just because, again, you move slow, but you have to move slow in service to, you know, the fact that you're going to get gunned down. And the horrors there. You know, this game's trying to scare you. So, like... So, yeah, of course you have to move slow. You know, just so, again, there's tension. But the thing is, you also have to travel back and forth, so every time I want to go do something, try something, go to another wing, it's a slog. God damn it, wrong room. Man, And this is the one thing, again, because for a game like this, I don't necessarily want to follow a guide. Like, I really don't, because at this point, like, you know, the genie's out of the bottle. I followed a guide for something. Because at this point, it's like, oh, if I look that up, I might as well look everything else up. But, like, I don't want to slip down that. You know? No, there's reasons why, like, it's a shame. Like, I remember, like, almost a year ago, actually over a year. Wow. Yeah, over a year ago, one of the first games I ended up playing was, you know, Outer Wilds, because, you know, space theme, fun, heard nothing but good things about it. But at the same time, like, again, puzzle games where I get stumped, like, no one wants, unless you're like into really dark comedy, you really don't like watching someone stumble around in the dark for a long time. And the reason why I say dark comedy, okay, put like a bunch of like sharp objects in that room while someone's like, you know, blind, can't see, and trying to grab and get their way out. Okay, there's at least a chance like for some really dark slapstick. This is just, you know, put someone in like a padded cell, turn out the lights, and tell them to find a key. And like, I don't know, like a large room. Okay, that's kind of what this is like watching, because enough time, yeah, you'll figure it out eventually, but I mean, is it something you really want to watch for that long? And the guy stumbling around in the dark, it just gets annoying after a while. Like, it's not dangerous. I guess in this analogy, because this is a horror game, you know, maybe have one guy just go up and just, you know, startle him while he's going or looking around places. Yeah, no, this is the other part where I found the rock, so at least this opens up more things outside here. Courtyard. Okay, if there's a tree... Oh, yo! Yo, that tree... The way that tree's moving in the foreground. That is actually impressive. That is actually really impressive camera work for a game this old. That is actually cool as shit. Okay, you know what? Let's try seeing if there's anything worthwhile in the shed. Okay. So why is there a cage? I get the feeling I'm gonna get ambushed by, I get the feeling I'm gonna get ambushed by, Mr. Snippy at some point. So something here was destroyed. I don't know if that's, like, supposed to be rubble, or if that's supposed to be... I don't know if it's supposed to be rubble, or if it's supposed to be, like, you know, the remains of our friends, since it took us, like, way too long to find them. Oh, hello. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a door! Oh! So we just opened up... Okay, so we just opened a shortcut. You know, I just realized, just given the layout of this, UFO 50s, I don't know if this is intentional or if it's just, you know, you're making a horror game outside of a house with a courtyard. So the set pieces are going to be the same. But, like... Yeah, no, this is giving me a lot of, like, UFO 50s, like the horror game in it. I legitimately can't remember what it's called. So this opens up at least one more spot. Since we're outside, tree in the forest. So we open that up, that loops around. Tree in a forest. Is there anything we're really missing? Explains a stuck door. There's only one other place we can really check out, and that's in here. Man, yeah, I hate it. I hate it at this point. The guide limitation has been cracked open. At this point, I just I want to look at, like, more, but, like, that just seems like that really seems like it faltered out there. Because, like, I can't even look up anything, or not look up. I can't even, like, pixel hunt anything else now. Because, like, this seems to, like, lead to nowhere. So what I just did at this point was just open up a massive shortcut. And there's nothing, like, I can really interact with. Yeah, that just opens up a shortcut between the east and the west wing. Okay, so this place is literally a giant square. 2 stories, east wing, west wing. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't want to follow a guide. I really don't. But at the same time, okay. That opened that up, but I got nothing out of it. Except for, well, this rock. Anything else here that looked fragile enough to, like, club? You know what? Let's see if this will actually do anything. Nope. Now, again, I hate the fact that now that I have, like, you know, a blunt instrument that can actually start cracking around. Okay, this is literally the when all you have is a hammer. Literally, all I have is a hammer right about now. Because at this point, all my problems are looking like a nail. Yeah. Yeah, no, at this point, I think I'm just insanely stuck. Yeah, I'm insanely stuck here. 'Cause even after that, I don't think I really solved any issue. Because let's go to the courtyard again. Nope, nope, wrong door, wrong door, wrong door. Oh no, never mind, right door, maybe. Yeah, right door it is. So in here, tree in the forest, person in the clouds. So there's a tree in the forest. Definitely trees out here. Can't really do anything. Yeah, this just opened up a shortcut. Admittedly, a very helpful shortcut. But still just a shortcut. Okay. I don't have any other key to get to the other side of the West Wing. So yeah, helpful shortcut, but still just a shortcut. No real progress. Knowing about the rock would have saved me a lot of time sooner. That, yeah. Locked. Up this way. Well, I remember earlier I was being chased by Edward over there at these chandeliers that would, crash down on me, not quite be a problem. Or be a problem, not a solution. Their side's too far away. I think I can really use this on. Yeah, no. Use a ham to cross a ravine. Let's see how well that would pay out. You know what? It's actually pretty late on my end. I think I'm gonna call it here because, like, again, you know what? No, not quite. Not quite. Is there anything... Man, I don't want to guide it. I really don't. But at this point, you know what? The cap's off. I kind of want to see where this goes. What the heck? How do I use this? How do I even get rid of the... That's like, how do I get rid of the clown? That's the big thing. Because that's all I really need to know. How do I get rid of the clown? Clock tower. Yeah, how the heck do I... Yeah, no. If I can't figure this, if I can't get this, then yeah, if I can't get this, yeah, how do you get rid of it? Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it here because at this point, I'd have to go in, do the whole thing. I might play this off stream, honestly. We'll see. You know what? We'll go to the screen. We'll go to the stream ending screen. That is a tongue twister and a half. Stream ending screen. So yeah, that was at least, you know, my attempt at Clock Tower. I want to like it. I really do. For the era, like, this is a good horror game for the era. I just can't rub my two brain cells together to get any more progress at this point, and it's getting pretty late on my end. I might pick this up again as another, like, time filler if, you know, if another game ends sooner or later, or it falters out. But yeah, as for my first impressions of it, it's good. Like, the visual design here, like, this game's visuals, insanely good. Like, I am extremely impressed with how this looks for the era. Like, it is insane. Like, actually insane how good it is. Like, holy shit. There is legitimately unnerving artwork in this game. Like, the art team of this game did an insanely good job. And the lack of, like, OST, once you notice it, like, the lack of background music, it really does, like, add to the ambiance. I really do enjoy this game. It's just, man, it's this thing with, like, all point-and-click adventure games where if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just stumbling around in the dark and just all the charm just kind of pewters out. And after that, like, again, I try to crack open a guide to see, like, how I get rid of the clown or the doll or both. But with that, yeah, as soon as, like, you crack that, you know, as soon as you break that seal and, you know, like, go do that, it's just, man, do you want to look at everything else for the rest of the game? Which really kind of defeats the whole purpose, so maybe I'll stumble around on this save file a bit more, maybe off stream, or maybe I'll, like, use this as a time filler. We'll see. But for those who popped in, lurked, said hi, did whatever, thank you so much. I always appreciate it. I might stream sometime again this weekend, next week, I'm not too sure. Probably gonna play it by ear. But with that being said, for all those who popped in, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, ciao.